Hello artists, it's Miss Dunn here with part 2 of the Digital Symmetry Project. Hello artists, it's Miss Dunn here with part 2 of the Digital Symmetry Drawing Project. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a stormtrooper by only drawing half of the stormtrooper because it's symmetrical. So as you're drawing this, I want you to think about other objects or maybe things that you can make that are symmetrical by only drawing one half. So this is good practice, and then you can totally expand and make your own too. I can't wait to see what you make. Good luck and have fun. Welcome to the Digital Symmetry Drawing Part 2. Part 1, we just did an abstract digital design that was symmetrical, and in this video we're going to be making the stormtrooper symmetrically. First, you want to go to the Google Play Store. Type in the search Autodesk Sketchbook. An orange pencil will show up. Click and download. Then once you download, you can open it and you're ready to get started. Click on the plus button at the bottom to start a new sketch. If you're currently in a sketch, click on New Sketch, Screen. Click on the Symmetry button at the top middle of the screen and make sure that the screen is split vertically, which is up and down. Start with the outside shape of the stormtrooper head. Take your time when you're creating your lines. You can always click on the back button to try again. And also you can lift your pen if you like that line so it doesn't erase everything you drew if you push the back button. You can pause the video here to see the shape of the stormtrooper head. Next to the symmetry icon, there's a shape tool with a circle and a square. If you click on that, click on circle, you can add a circle to the bottom side of your screen and it will make one on the opposite side because it's symmetrical. Continue by adding the lines around the stormtrooper's mouth. You can work on the outside going in or the inside going out. It's just a personal preference, so you decide which one works best for you. Don't forget, if you have a touchscreen, you can use your fingers to pinch to zoom in, or you can use your mouse if you don't have a touchscreen to work on small details. I thought it was easier to work with the mouth first and then build up to the eyes, but maybe you want to do the opposite. It's really up to you. Just break everything down into simple shapes and only draw on one side because, again, it's symmetrical. Next, we're going to create the curvy shape around the circle. Next, draw a diagonal line up and connect it above the ovals. Next, I zoomed out a little bit and then made the curved line for the mouth. Next, you're going to draw straight lines inside the mouth. For the eyes, I started with the band first, so I knew the placement for where the eyes should go. I added the detail to the side of the face and the eye shape on one side as well because, again, it's going to copy it for the other side, which is so awesome. I added the extra detail inside the face, starting with the eyes and then going around the cheek area. Next, add the rectangle shapes under the eyes and above the band. Next, I added that little shape under the chin. Click on the paint bucket at the top for a color fill. We start with black and fill in the eyes. Then click on the color black and change it to a gray by pulling it to the left-hand side. And click in on the rectangles around the face, the color gray, and select black by dragging it down. Click back on the symmetrical tool and make sure you're not on the paint bucket anymore, and draw lines to add the details on the face. Click back on the black for the color picker and select a gray. You're going to color in every other shape. Then click back on the color picker, choose a lighter gray by sliding the toolbar up, and color in the empty spaces. Continue to use the color picker to change the color back to black and color in the pieces at the bottom. You might see a little bit of white showing through when you do this, and you can always go back to the pen tool and fill it in. Go back to the color picker and slide it up to gray again, and you're going to fill in the circles. Go back to the color picker again, slide it back down to black, make sure you're on the pen tool and on symmetry, and draw the lines that are straight down and straight across inside of the circle. This way it'll be symmetrical on the other side and you don't have to worry about doing it again. Don't forget, if you make a mistake, you can push the back button to undo and try again. After you zoom out, go back to the color picker And this time you're going to slide over to blue. So make sure you have blue selected. You're still on symmetry, still on your pen. You're going to make curved lines on the side of the face. When you zoom out, there'll be a second set. Go back to the bucket paint fill, move the slider down to black again, and fill in that band above the eyes. Then you're going to slide it up to white. Make sure you're off of the paint fill, back on symmetry, zoom in, and you can make a little bit of a highlight in the eyes using the pen tool. And that's it, you did it. Think about all the different characters you can make using this symmetry tool. I'd love to see them. Now I'm going to show you how to save really quick. Go back to the menu tool and click on Gallery. Save current sketch. This will save it to the program. You can go back in it, click on menu again, then click on the box with the mountains with the up arrow that says Share, Save to Device. Then you're going to title your sketch because you don't want to save it as Sketch 159 because you'll never be able to find it. So erase that, but keep the PNG, maybe call it Stormtrooper and your name or something that's easy for you to search and find. Then click on Save. To start on a new sketch, just click on the menu button and New Sketch. Click on the top options screen as you're paid. If you'd like to see more digital symmetry drawings, check out my next video on part 3 of this tutorial. I hope you had as much fun as I did making this.